It was that.
3 by Zach Barbara.
Good? Everyone good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so Alex can take breaks. Nolan, your peripheral seating. Leonard, you need to sit by me during the assignments. Cool. Good morning. I'm Mr. Staub. Welcome to Unit 1 of drafting. We'll be diving into drafting. So the first thing we have to cover is what is drafting. Drafting is defined as a descriptive way to deliver an idea with the use of illustrations and drawings that show in detail the process of creating the idea into reality. It also involves a lot of mathematics and science, and that is the foundation of which drafters work. So before we get into this, we need to define the differences between drafting. There's manual drafting, what you guys will be doing today on your handout, don't touch that yet though, and then computer drafting, and that's on many CAD softwares, which stands for Computer Aided Design, such as SolidWorks, AutoCAD, Inventor, and many more. So the first thing we have to identify is the height, the width, and the length. So I'm going to draw a quick object, and I need a volunteer to come and identify the height, the width, and the length. So there's 3 arrows here. Right. Thank you, Mr. Knoll. Okay, that is correct. So the height is the bottom to top measurement, always. The length is the front to back measurement, and the width is how thick the object is. So that's always the left to right measurement, always. So before we get into this, we need to understand a 3D object is in an isometric view, and isometric means characterized by equal dimensions. So all 3 views are given on equal sides at a 30-degree angle. And what I mean by this is that all the axes, have a 30-degree angle here, 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 having your y-axis here, your x-axis here, and your z-axis here. So all 3D objects sit on an axis like this because it shows us everything that it needs to tell us about the object. So to draft this, we have to use something called an orthographic projection. Orthographic projections are another way to represent 3D objects in a 2D space. By using multiple orthographic drawings, we eliminate any misinterpretations that isometric views allow. Hidden lines, we'll get into that soon, but those show features that are not visible from that view, and multiple views of an object determine where to include hidden lines in orthographic drawings. So, if I wanted to draft this out, I would use 3 different sides to show this. Does anyone know what those would be? Not Micah and not Nolan. 3 different sides. There are 6 sides to an object. There's top, there's bottom, there's back, there's right, there's left, there's front. 3. Anyone?
Front.
Front is 1. Top is 2nd.
Bottom.
Right side. So if I were to draft this out, I'd have a top, a front, and a right side view. So the top view is obviously this and this. That's what's showing. So it would look like a rectangle, and it'd have this divider. The front shows the most area on the object, so it would just look like an L. And the right side view is right here, so it would just look like a rectangle again. So each shares a dimension with another. The top view shows the length and the width. The front view shows the height and the length. And the right side view shows the width and the height. So, is everyone with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to mix it up so I can show you what hidden lines are and how we would implement those in your drawing. because what I've handed out is a sheet, and each of you will have, I believe, four objects to draft out, and there are lines already on the grid to help you. But let's say you have an object that has a cut out in the middle. Stay with me here, sorry. So this object has a cut right through the middle. So our top view will just be a square with the lines, because that's what you would see. The front view would look like a U, because it has that cut. But the right side view has to have hidden lines. So it's going to look like just a rectangle, but we can't use solid lines. Does anyone know what a hidden line looks like? Dash. Dash lines are hidden lines. This shows me that I can't see it on this view, but we know it's there. So I know that something right here is either cut, it's filleted, anything, and then from the other views I can see that it's a big slot. Is everyone with me so far?
Yep.
Okay, so I have handed out an orthographic projection worksheet. It's all on 5x5 grids. Some of them have lines already, but I'm going to have you draft out each exercise to the best of your ability. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be walking around. I have the answer key right here. So just take a shot at that. Micah, you can come sit by me. Alex, you can take your break. Nolan, if you need to move anywhere to stay away from the windows, you can do so. Refreshed. Any questions?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good. Good.
See my first writing copy.
Think you got it?
Maybe.
Maybe. There you go. Yeah, that's right.
No, you don't have to get them all done. Is everyone doing okay so far?
Yep.
Okay. Let you guys work for about another 1-2 minutes, and then we'll wrap up. get yourself to a good stopping point. You can wrap up. Show me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, awesome. A little bit of review before we do this. What side is this?
Front.
Yep, this?
Top.
Okay, this?
Right side.
Okay, what are the three main? Okay, what does height mean? Okay, what does width mean?
How thick it is.
Yes, and what does length mean? Yes, okay, good job. That concludes drafting, lesson 1. Good job, guys.